Alright guys, I'm back, and I've got a really nice working system over here. I have to show this to you guys with the help of Jevin. We were able to kind of compact it down really good. So now it only uses 4 command blocks and it does everything I need. It needs to set an arrow to be invalid. It needs to kill all the invalid arrows before it hits me, obviously. It needs to play a sound for the invalid arrow, and it also needs to damage the Reaper. All of this will work for every individual arrow known to man. And we're going to test that right now. Even with pretty much the fastest way you'd get hit with arrows in the game, and I can pretty much guarantee you it will work. So I have to do a little bit of fiddling with the radiuses and stuff like that. And this command block will give me instant health, so I don't die from this, because I probably will die if I get hit too much. But are you ready? Let's do this. So we're gonna test the radiuses. So obviously, guys, the dispenser doesn't shoot the arrow directly, so that's why some of the arrows were being detected and others weren't. But as you can see, when they hit the ground, they're no longer detectable. It is absolutely detrimental to this build. It is perfectly supposed to be like that. And it's only 4 command blocks, guys. I cannot even fathom or even begin to explain how good this is. Before this, my system worked the exact same way as this. Mine worked perfectly the same way. It just had about 7 command blocks, 3 more. But it worked, so that's the thing. Mine worked for 20 arrows hitting you every second. And so does this one, so let's just test that really quick here. I'm gonna turn down the sounds like crazy. You have no idea, guys. It gets super loud. And I'm just going to get this command block, and here we go. Game mode 2. Yeah, forgot to do this. You hear that? It's very minute, but look at this. My recording's not doing that well because I have quite a bit of entities in the world right now. But as you can see, look at that radius. Those arrows right here are not there actually. But I'm being hit and damaged as many times as it could possibly damage me, because the instant damage is not, it won't damage every tick for every second you have. It damages, I think, for every second, and that means it can only, this is the fastest way I can get damage. And this is not my fault. This is the way the attack time works in Minecraft. You cannot get faster than attacking this way. There's no way you can, because you can only take a certain amount of damage before, you know, you're invulnerable after you take damage. So you have to remember that. Oh, there's arrows there too, no wonder. So let me game mode 1. All of them will fall. Perfect. And let's go on this team. So I can pick up the arrows, place them back. Woohoo! So with this fantastic progress, guys, I have to leave you by saying thank you so much for watching. And man, just wait till the map progresses, man. I have basically narrowed down the Reaper right here. Essentially no comparatives. You have to make a design where no comparatives. And I also have to stress this. The way redstone will activate is -X, -Y, -Z, and then X, Y, Z. That's how redstone gets activated. So let's say a redstone dust is applied. The way it gets activated is through this. So if the block right here, for example, this is, you know, on the Y of the power source, so it's on Y positive of the power source. This, according to this, it would power the 5th one. Now in this design there's no X because there's no blocks here and here, because we don't need 6 on. We don't need. Now as you can see here, towards positive Z, So that means this one is the last one to get activated, and that's a kill. So we need all of these to be active because I'm testing the arrow is executing the commands, not me anymore. I used to execute all the commands on the arrows. Now the arrows themselves execute relative from them. So this way it's completely in sync, and this is actually even better to do it this way, because a player can stand still while the arrow travels. But while the arrow's traveling, if it's calculating where the Reaper is, because they move faster, it's more accurate, and you get a very accurate presentation of what you want, and that's why I have here. Before we end it here, I just want to show you guys, you know, the progress with the Cropper class. So here we are. This is beta. So it's an acid rain. It's named with a space, and it has custom text, and it won't say anything else but the text. So it's very advanced, as you can see. And yeah, I've made also a big decision that the only way to get your ultimate as this class, this is like a 4 ability class. The way you'd get RaZe itself, the map name item, this means completely destroy, is you have to destroy a beacon. So there's only 3 times you can use this ability technically in the map, because there's 3 beacons in the map. Now let's head over there actually for a sec here. So we're here, and this is what it looks like so far. Lots of lighting glitches. I love them. But as you can see, this is what it looks like. You know, we looked at this last episode, I believe, and it's pretty much the same concept. If you want to see it in the real map, I'll take you there. One of the abilities for Cropper implemented, and I started showcasing it in this episode, so you're going to see that later on. So by using that, I was able to use only 4 command blocks. We're going to set an arrow to be invalid. Right after that, we're going to damage the Reaper, then play the sound, and then kill all invalid arrows. And that's how it works. And this will essentially, every 20 times a second, it does this, like that, 20 times a second in a cycle. So in order for it to kill an invalid arrow, this had to fire. So very unlikely would it kill an arrow, very, very unlikely. And it wouldn't play a sound, because this is happening super, super, super fast, guys. It's very hard to fathom how fast this clock is. I can try to show you again, say one, like it's just too fast, so yeah. So what I do is I have this little clock over here running, and essentially what this clock does is it's trying to clear effects of the certain thing. So acid rain is, I think that's strength. Yeah, strength. So it's trying to clear it. So it's trying to give us 0. If it was able to take it away, it's going to set a block right here. That's going to summon an aged item. So it's acting as a timer. So it's about 3 seconds, I presume. And that'll spawn right here, activating more, doing more things. Unlocking this. This is a nested execute. Doing the whole fireball thing, and we got fills, you know, we got text and all that good stuff. And this is really interesting. I'm going to show you guys this right now. Let's get all the potions. Alright, so when I hover over these specific ones, if I was on the team, that is, here we go. It's going to activate clocks if I'm hovering over them. And this is good for our particles. We need this stuff for our particles. So I might as well use this possibly after. We'll see though. So this is that ability class we were discussing, and so this is the one, if you were to fire it, it rains fireballs on top of your head, maximum 5 if you're within 8 blocks. And I get slowness, so you can run away and everything. And I would like to see a good strategy where people of certain classes run into the fireballs near me, so you run into me, so the fireballs actually hit me as well. Or you kind of like have it spawn where I am right now, and then you somehow run past and it hits me. That would be cool to see those strats in actual games. But this is how it's going to play out right now, so whew, here we go. Oh, okay. Yeah. And then here it is. Off cooldown. And I got it back. So what do you think about it? Is this your class? Literally, the only skill you have to do is learn how to run into someone. Like, run, Kay, run! Look. He dodged pretty much 2 of them. So here we are. I get slowness. It's gonna rain on top of you for a very short amount of time. And, are you ready? Ooh, 5. Actually.
Well, that's actually pretty strong.
Alright, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Whoa.
And there, I get my ability back. Ah! Oh! Oh! Ah!
Seems cool. Definitely will be a lot of fun.
Awesome. Excellent. Alright, thanks DSK. Ah! Oh!
Yeah, let's go. Oh, wait,
It's 8 blocks too.
Oh, really? Okay. Ooh. I think it's pretty cool, actually. It's really interesting. I'm glad you had the slow. It's pretty cool.
Thank you.
If I reap.
So comparatively in the map, I've started to lay out this, you know, very preliminary design. Let's get to it actually, why not? So here we are. And so the spawn pad, it's very exquisitely nice and beautiful. I ask on Twitter when I make, you know, I want to make small decisions like this, and I did. And the guy named DSK has come to the tweet and said you should put blue wall into this, and that's what I did. It looks good, it really does. Look at the depth in that. Whew, so good. And then we have this. That's all I got so far, really, guys. But it's gonna be a lot larger, a lot longer. I'm trying to just get the design working, but this is basically it. The map itself will actually do this kind of thing. It's not going to be a straight line like Eris or let's say my old map 7327 and Nailed and all that, where it's just cut off. Why do you have to limit yourself, in my opinion? I don't think you need to anymore, at least. So that's what I'm doing in this map. And I'm not sure about tunneling, but if tunneling's a thing, it's good for them because they can do something like this now. It's good. I think it's fine. I like it. It gives the map more detail, and that's what I'm looking for. A very detailed and highly elusive map that I want to carry out the same, you know, ideas like I did with 7327. I wanted 7327 a highly elusive map. It was at first, but then it, you know, once people really took a look at it, it wasn't that amazing. So I'm trying to rework that and try to make this look amazing. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and please let me know if you have any suggestions. You influence the development. Take care, guys, and I'll see you later. Peace out now.